So this is going to be a quick unboxing of this new tall order hauler. This is the Hot Wheels Super Rig series that I just found at Target here. Look at this beautiful truck right here. That whole piece is metal. Very nicely done. Very detailed printing, and the paint is exquisite. That's plastic right there. This whole cage is plastic. I think there's some metal pieces, and obviously the bottom of the trailer, that whole big piece, is metal. So yeah, but before I unbox this guy, I just want to say that I finally found this guy after like 3 months of hunting and trying to get it. Could never get it. Finally got it, and that's after by talking to actually 3 Target employees and asking them to check the back. And I was so happy when the guy came back and brought this out. But I'm gonna go ahead and unbox that in another video. For now, let's open this guy. I'm actually more excited for this guy than the other one. The other one's more of a collectible thing and it's a rare thing, but this one has a lot of utility. And the reason for it is I need something on my desk to display my favorite cars, right? Favorite Hot Wheels. And I haven't found something that is, good enough yet. So what I do is I have this guy. I bought this, clear acrylic, box with space for 8 of them. These are 8 of my current favorite cars. The Bolide, the F40, the Bentley, and the Porsche. That's from actually Matchbox. These 2 are from Matchbox. The Gemera and GT40 here, and a Peugeot 9x8, which is the car that actually got me into Hot Wheel collection recently. So that's that. And on top of that, right now, this is what I have on my desk right now, looking at these things, like this. But and then I set this guy, which is a 143 Maestro cast. It's very nicely done, and it's got rubber wheels, so you can just keep rolling it when you're working and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I have been looking for a display solution that doubles as something that is a pretty nice Hot Wheel in and of itself, and it's this guy. I was so glad to see this guy. This is a brand new 2026 thing, and I think this model existed before, but in a different colorway, or actually 2 other colorways. But I really like this one. It's very nice and neat, and as you can see right here, it looks like you can put some white LED light to kind of simulate that kind of showroom kind of awesome, like luxury Ferrari or supercar transport. So anyway, let's go ahead and unbox this guy. And there's a big Hot Wheel thing here, so it's not like you can try to. Oh yeah, should probably cover this first, but anyway, so this is what the car looks like. The transport looks like very futuristic, very awesome looking. It's got 1 tier right here. It's got the 2nd tier right here. But here's a secret. It actually has a 3rd tier. You can push this blue piece up to form a 3rd tier, and then you push it back to lock it right there. So you can actually see you can have 3 tiers and a total of 6 cars in this one hauler, which is pretty amazing. Yeah. 2025, copyrighted Mattel, but this is released in 2026, this colorway. So anyway, let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, pretty much mango the card right there. There's nothing to save on this guy, but well, it's par for the course, right? So here we go. We have a nice Mattel Boulevard Bruiser car. Looks like some sort of Dodge or Ford, classic Ford. Metal on the bottom, plastic on the top. I would have liked the opposite, but for these transport solutions, you know, they don't give a lot of thought to the car, and that's something that people have been complaining about. But it's decent. It would have been a little bit better if this is in black. It hides the cheapness of the plastic a little bit better. But anyway, it's okay as is. But let's look at the star of the show. Here we go. Yeah, so as you can see, this is metal, all metal at the top, at the front with a frosted, actually smoked plastic here for the window. Looks really, really cool. Look at the details. Wow. Hot Wheel Racing Technologies, El Segundo, California, HTS, Hot Wheel Transport System. It's got a little peg right here that pops into that hole. That's a typical Hot Wheel Transport system there. And as you can see right here, if you rest this just on your hand, the front is top heavy, right? Because it's all metal. And this is all plastic in the back right here, the bottom and the back right here. So it's not meant to be on its own, but with the trailer on it, it works really, really well. Let's go ahead and click it in. There you go. Okay. So this is the transport car right here. You can actually pop the back here. That's a little tab. Pop it, and you can see inside. Okay. Oh, wow, this thing actually came off a little bit. I think it's it doesn't have a lot of you know, length right there. So if you, because this whole thing is plastic, the door could come off. But it forms a little ramp right here, so you can put your car in. Okay. And so you can close this guy. Actually, I'm going to take one of my Hot Wheels here from my case here. Let's try this guy in case, you know, I messed up the paint or something. So yeah, you can load this guy in right here. So you can have two cars in there, right? Pull. Okay. So there's the first level. You can slide this guy up. Let's see here. There we go. Slide it up like that, and you slide it back to lock it. There you go. And now you have your second tier. Okay. The bolide is a little too wide. Doesn't fit there. But the SF40, okay, well, gotta fit it in from the front, I believe. It's a little tight right here in the middle. Gotta find a thinner car, maybe this F1. Yeah, that should do the trick. It's a little too long though. There you go. So there, you can see the gap right here. You can slide it back to lock it. So that's what it looks like, the second tier. And you can have two more cars at the top right here. Gotta hold it a little bit. Here we go. Oops. There you go. So you see 5 cars in there. And that's really what the display solution is going to look like right here. Okay. But yeah, you know, it's kind of cool. Let's see if I can stick one in the back here. There we go. Close this. And we have all 6 cars in there. That's what it looks like. All right. Pretty cool. So instead of a huge big box, like this guy like this, I now have a nice little transport display on my desk. Okay, so I've just moved my phone a little bit so we can see this beautiful thing at ground level with all 6 cars in there. I should have put the the Porsche at the top, but you can see very cool. Look at this awesome little display for less than 10 bucks. I think I got it for $9 at Target today. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop the back. There we go. You can see the back of the Porsche right there. Let's bring the light over you a little bit. There we go. All right. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Nice little thing. Awesome. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.